everyone, my name is Professor PC and this is our lesson 20. Last time we talked about collapse of Han, and after collapse of Han, actually by this time, lesson 20, the king of Han hasn't died, so Han still exists, but it didn't have any power. So the Han dynasty is completely controlled by Cao. He's a very good military genius, but also a political genius. He's very smart and very tricky. After kidnap Han's king, he wanted to conquer the whole China and want to be king by himself. So he sent 700,000 soldiers, all equipped with best arms, and thousands of big ships. And they landed on the dock north of the Yangtze River. So south of Yangtze River, there were a little kingdom called Wu Kingdom. Wu Kingdom, and there's also a military genius in Wu Kingdom's soldier. It's Zhou Yu, and he's very smart. He don't got much soldiers. He only have 50,000. He only got 50,000. So he asked for help from their companions. The companions will be designed to ambush the soldiers of Prime Minister Cao. Prime Minister Cao's army launched at the coast, and they want to strike the Wu Kingdom. And he found that it's really hard because Wu Kingdom is very strong in water fighting and the battleships. But their battleships is not very fit for fighting because their soldiers lived in the north, so they didn't they are not very accustomed to the sea, so they will often got sick. They want to change this kind of situations, so they use chains to tie all the ships together. This proved to be a very good idea at first, but actually it turns out it became the total failure and the fiasco after the famous war. So Zhou wanted to find a method to defeat all these battleships. So he told one of his general to postpone surrender to Prime Minister Cao, but it's actually fake. Prime Minister is very happy and welcomed the general to surrender, but the general sent 100 little boats to strike the great battleships. It got firearms, firecrackers, hay, and the grass on it. When it lighted up the woods and all of the things on the boat, it became flammable and unstoppable. But it needs a right wing to send the ship to the other side, or it will lose their own battleship. So a famous man called Zhuge Liang was called. He said he can do the first weather forecast in Chinese history. But actually, he said he had magical power to call the right wing. But actually, he knew all of the things, many astronomical knowledges. So he knew that there will be a right wind this night. So he decided to launch strike this night. But he wanted to show others that he is very mysterious and powerful. So he said he used magical power, not scientific power, to know the wind's direction. Actually, he just used it using scientific knowledge. While their fleets, 100 small boats carrying flammable stuff, strike the battleship. But the battleship want to run away, but they are all connected with chains, and the chains is very hard to remove, so all the battleships were destroyed. And then soldiers swam across the water and launched on the coast and destroyed the whole places. And many soldiers of Prime Minister Cao was destroyed. The Prime Minister Cao still have many soldiers. He want to retreat, So he went through the narrow mountainous pass. It's very narrow, so it's a very good place for ambush. There were two mountains outside the little pass, so there were strikers and soldiers alongside the mountain. So when he entered the valley, most of his soldiers were killed. At last, he entered the final valley. He saw an enemy general appearing. He felt frightened because he only got 72 people, but the enemy general gave him a life and didn't kill him. This proved to be a very wrong thing. After 10 years, General Cao and his hail actually overthrew other two kingdoms, and this general will pay severely for his kind and generous. But anyway, Prime Minister Cao lost almost all of his fleets and armies. So in the next 20 years, he don't have power to launch big-scale fightings. So this proved to be the most successful and most remarkable war occurred in Chinese history, and also a very typical example for using small amount of people to attack the bigger ones and make victory. This is very remarkable, and it is a result of both genius and science and also luck. So this also provide example for many other wars happen later in Chinese history. So this is something I have to talk and very important in Chinese history, especially in Chinese military history. So thank you very much for listening today, and I hope I will talk about some other examples, but not as great as this, in the following classes when I'm talking about other topics. Thank you very much for listening, and this will be the end of my speech. Thank you very much.